have here today. I'm gonna be testing these out and see how true that this Echelon is actually the Glock killer. I have the Springfield Prodigy 5-inch. I have the regular Hellcat with the OSP, and then I have the Gen 1 of the XDs. So this is in 40 cal, all the rest are 9mm. I also have some Glocks that I'm gonna compare this Echelon to. I'm gonna see how they perform against the Echelon, see if it's a true Glock killer, and then I'm gonna put them side by side. Especially these two are the ones I wanted to see side by side, to see if you guys want to go Prodigy or Echelon first, if you guys are interested. But I have not shot this one yet at all. This is actually brand new out the box, so I'm gonna get to it. Alright guys, so first I'm gonna try out the Springfield Echelon, just because I know if I try out the Prodigy, that trigger is just gonna make me hate all the other guns. But right after the Echelon, I'm gonna compare it to the Glock. So I'm gonna do on the left target, top left, I'm gonna do the Echelon. On the top right, I'm gonna go get the Gen 5. And then after that, I'll probably get the Gen 4 off onto the side and see how it groups. I'm about 5 yards away. And then I'll get the Prodigy, and then I'll get the Hellcat from there. All right, first groups with the Echelon. Right now, this Echelon feels really good in my hand. Let's see how we do. That's on me. I'm gonna go ahead and clear out. I know that was a couple of rounds. I did shoot one differently. And that's because I swapped my grip. And go ahead and see that it's empty. There's nothing in there. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it that way with the slide lock back. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna continue over here with the Glock. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the Glock. This is a Glock 19 Gen 5. Top right. It does feel a little fatter. You know what? I'll do the whole mag. There's a reason why I'm gonna do the whole mag, and it's because I'm not impressed. And I feel like I need to practice more. All right, that grouping looks a lot better than it did when I was gonna stop with the same amount of rounds. I'll show you guys here in a bit. Right now, I'm gonna go get the other one, the Gen 4. So this is my wife's, as you can tell, it's a Gen 4. It has these fingers where it tells you where to put your fingers. So it feels a lot different than the Gen 5 for some reason. I don't feel, honestly, I kind of like this grip a little bit more, but I'm gonna do the bottom right so I know that the Glocks are on the right, then my Springfields will be on the left. I got 2 more. Alright guys, now I'm here with the Springfield Prodigy, the 5-inch. We're gonna see what it can do. I think I'm gonna do it on the left side, bottom target. So left bottom. And now we're gonna compare it, Springfield versus Glock. And this is me at the same place. I don't know if it's just me or the type of grips. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm just gonna show you the results. And I wish I would have showed you the results with the same amount of bullets or ammo that I just shot, because the only purpose I did it is because the Glock was not doing good. So I made the Glock actually look better than what it was. And put in mind, I will talk about this iron sight after. My red dot is off, so I'm not going to use my red dot. I'm going to use iron sights. And I had to reinstall this iron sight because of the plate. It's not the original one, but I'm going to see how I do with this. That's all of them. And just for purposes, I'm gonna go finish off that Springfield. I feel like because it did so good, the Echelon, Springfield Echelon, I'm gonna come back and just finish it off and see. That way you guys can see all the rounds. Done. It's Arizona. It's really hot here, so the gun is already hot. And I'm gonna show you that my grip is even more loose and sweaty. I haven't done anything to my grip. I don't use a chalk. Now we're gonna see how we do with the rest of these. And put in mind that there's more of these. This one has more ammo than the Glock does. And I'm gonna shoot faster than I did with the Glock. All right, now I'm just gonna do the Springfield 40 cal. This is the generation 1 of Springfield XDs, and I'm gonna put a center target and just see how it goes. I have not cleaned this gun since I got it, and that was many years ago. As you can tell, there's a lot less bullets. So now I'm gonna show you the results, and I'll tell you which one I feel did the best. Okay guys, here we go. So this was a Springfield Echelon, and these are the ones I just shot ridiculously fast and not really gripping. So when I said I was just gonna shoot fast, that was it. Look at this group. The Glock, on the other hand, let me compare them. You can see that here the Glock kind of grouped well, and I started like bringing it back up. But you can see when at first the Glock was just shooting all over the place. So from inch to inch, this Glock was more off. As you can tell with the Echelon, I was able to center it. I couldn't center it, but I think it has to do with my sights. I don't think it was with my grip, because obviously. But yeah, that was because of the sights. I think my sights are off. This is the 40 cal. This is the most reliable one that I've had. I've never had a jam with this 40 cal. I've had a jam with this Glock. This is the first time I ever shot this, didn't get a jam. I've had jams with the Prodigy, but look at the accuracy on that Prodigy, and I shot quick. And this is the Gen 4. The Gen 4 was all over the place. Even though I felt my grip was better here than here, I was able to control it here better than here. And I think it's just the barrels. So there you go, guys. If it's not for these, which I will reshoot, I felt better with this one. 100% better with the Echelon. Like, not a competition. This one, my grip would keep getting loose. I think the grip was just too fat. This one, for me, had the better grip. And then the Prodigy, I love the way the Prodigy shoots. You feel a lot less recoil, it feels heavy. But I don't know, for some reason, I can't grip it as well as I could the Echelon. But I did shoot fast. Alright guys, first we have the Glock. I'm going to go ahead and do the top target. This is going to be the speed challenge. I'm just going to shoot as fast as I can on target. We're going to see how it goes. Each one is 17 rounds. This is going to be the top right target, 17 rounds. As fast as I can accurately shoot. I did pull some rounds on it too, but the first one was awesome because I bullseyed it. Alright, Springfield Prodigy is going to be the bottom target. As fast as I can shoot it. Not using red dot, just iron sights. Now let's go look at the groups. Oh wait, I'll go get the Hellcat. Yeah, I haven't shot the Hellcat yet. Alright, here we go, Springfield Hellcat. I'm gonna do the bottom. So, before I shoot, this one right here, I don't know if you can see it. It's gonna be the top of the target. That's from the Glock. It's not the Springfield, it's from the Glock. Here we go. Alright, now we'll go look. I had 2 little jams, and that's because of the magazine. The other magazine it originally came with does not jam. Okay. So, alright guys, this is the one I told you that was from the Glock, from right here. I was trying to shoot as fast as I can shoot. That's from the Glock. All this below is a Springfield Hellcat. This is a Springfield Prodigy, and this is the Echelon. Now I did jerk some of the trigger on the Echelon, but I do like that they both kind of made a center hit. But the Echelon was the first shot I took. This one over here, I was just yanking that trigger. I wasn't even on sight. I was just yanking the trigger. I kind of did the same thing over here, so I yanked the trigger. That's why that one's over here. Springfield Prodigy, I was yanking the trigger as well. So I yanked the trigger on all of them, even on the Hellcat. Those are the results. I'm trying to be as fair as I can. Alright guys, I got a new trigger installed. It's from eBay. I'm going to see if I like it. If not, I'll probably change it. I got this installed as well, the EGW guide rod. I'm just going to test it out if it works. I also got one from Atlas, but I didn't really care for the one for Atlas. I'm just going to be shooting here at the dirt because there's someone else shooting over there. What do you say? The trigger ran good. I don't know if you saw that, but one of them actually went forward. Let me give it another try. Here's the Echelon. It's pretty decent. Alright guys, so the final outcome that I decided to choose on which one of these you should choose for your first option is obviously, if you do have the money, go for this one. It's way more customizable. You can do so much more to this. Like I said, I polished up this little EGW, made it look nicer, made it the way I want. And once you break it in, at first I was disappointed because I had a couple of jams, but now how it is, and I mean, I didn't change no internals other than the guide rod and the trigger. That was it. This is the best one overall, way overall. Like, it is really great. I haven't had any jams after this. I haven't had any problems after maybe like a 200 round break-in. Like, this gun runs great. It is super accurate. You get your shots on target faster, easier, and better. But if you want something that's gonna destroy the Glock and honestly shoot way better than the Glock and kind of compete with some of these, is definitely this one at a cheaper price. Wait till it goes on sale. That's what I recommend. I waited till both of these were on sale and I bought them. But I really love this gun as well. I didn't get any problems from the start. It's really reliable, but you do feel a lot more recoil off the Echelon than you would the Prodigy. Probably because the Prodigy is obviously heavier, but I don't know, once you shoot a 2011 style or 1911 style, it changes the ball game, like completely changes the game. But this was still really fun to shoot. You just feel a lot more recoil, but it is accurate, it is fast, it is good, and I wouldn't change anything on the gun. I'm gonna probably get an optic for it, and that's probably it. But for this one, it was customizable. I can change a lot of things. It was really easy to work on. I don't know, man. I ended up loving this gun, and to be honest, I was going back and forth with them, so I ended up shooting maybe around 1,000 some rounds between both of these, and my final conclusion was the Prodigy is better than the Echelon. So if you got the money, or if not, save up for a 2011 style. You're not gonna regret it. At first, you're gonna be a little bit disappointed, just like I said, because all the little jams that you get. But once this one gets going, oh man, you fall in love. Like, you fall in love. But this one is like reliable, like really reliable. But now this one's just as reliable. I don't know. Get this one, and then later on, get this one. Because if you could only get one, I recommend getting this one. But if you have the money, this is really a great option. Honestly, this Echelon has done so good for me. And I don't know, it's a great gun. Try it out, guys.